This is the BBC. Right, thank you. Yes, I have here in my hand, ladies and gentlemen, a chit granting me a permission to sing.
Well, get on with the old singing bit there, Walt.
Well, I should like to sing the ballad. I would like to sing the...
Get the old singing there, Walt. We're stepping the bit out. What about the old singing there, Walt?
Well, I should like to sing the ballad Sea Fever by John Macy. I must go down to the sea again. Up!
That got rid of him.
How? I can't swim in water.
Right, grab this imitation hand.
Oh, Mr. Seagoon, that river was full of naughty water.
What? It must have sprung a leak. What? Well done. That's... That was Peter Sellers doing an impression of the next car he tends to buy. He'll never last out. Now, Wal, bring out that wet stomach and read the writing on the seat of his underpants.
We present the new all-leather Goon show.
Stop! We've got everything out of our hands tonight.
My dear Harry, the audiences we get eat out of their hands every night.
How dare you insult the paid clack?
Ladies and gentlemen, this week's masterpiece comes from the pen of Spike Milligan. Incidentally, Mr. Milligan is on view in his pen every Sunday morning. From it, he has just written Rider Haggard's immortal story, King Solomon's Mines, for the third time.
Here it is, then. Carl Kilman's Mole. My name is Horn, Trader Horn, born in Houndsditch. How would you like a name like that, eh? Horn, Trader Horn, born in Houndsditch. My father must have been mayor.
Hello, son.
I spent my life in Africa hunting the cord of the rare female striped pajamas, which are dying out rapidly. Anyway, let us go back to the beginning of our story. And so saying, I sank back in my spawn chair, filled my pipe with brown agony shag, and the following story I told.
I first saw Lord Seagoon in 1908.
He was in the south of France, and the casino tables of Monte Carlo were crowded with magazines.
Numéro 5, Rouge.
5 Rouge. Curse, folks. I have my money on number 5, Red. I'd better get change. Pardon? So high, folks. Pardonnez-moi. Avez-vous le change pour mon 10 bob note pour le franc?
It will be easier for me if you speak English.
I don't speak that very well, either.
An English bandider.
Have a care, frog eater, or I'll dig up Napoleon and clout his nut.
I apologize for your disgusting behavior.
Murky.
Place your bet, please.
1,000 francs on red 10.
2,000 francs on 11.
Up until number 3.
Monsieur. What? We never take English money.
Oh, good. Then I can't lose. I'll leave it on. Have you tried the other tables? Yep, and all the chairs. Have a nut.
Now, any final bet?
10 francs on number 100.
Is there such number on the wheel?
I'll take a chance. My second name is Madman.
That's my first name. As the night wore on, I found myself at a table with Lord Seagoon opposite.
It was poker. Poker with a vengeance. The table was surrounded by excited spectators. The bids were 1,000,000 francs a time. I had raised him 2,000,000. I felt confident. I had the best poker hand I'd ever had.
It all depended on one player to call. Finally, he did.
Snap! Snap? You ragged idiot, we're playing poker.
Oh, well, I'm winning, ain't I?
Yes, you are, blast you.
This man's impossible. I refuse to play at this table. Me too. Where shall we go, fellas?
Monsieur Eccles, the managing director of the casino, insists that you leave.
Oh. The managing director throwing me out. What an honor that is. The ambulance is outside. Ambulance? I'm not sick. You will be. He's going to run over you. What? Let me go. Let me go. Oh, that's enough. Thank heavens he's gone. He's won 2 million francs and I'm... skint. With my speaking trumpet. Falling folks. I'm destitute, folks. No money, folks. Ruined, folks. Farewell, folks, and farewell. Cruel world, folks.
Goon was ruined. He took the only way out.
The tradesman's infant, folks. I'll have a tune in Max Galbraith's secret laundry list. Where's that corkscrew? Brandy!
During that number, a plot started to emerge. Lord Goon, impoverished, set out for Africa to seek his fortune. He was bound for the Upper Congo.
Oh, dear. A silly place to have a pimple. Not a decent angle mirror in the place. Come along, you flies. Out you go, lads. Out you go. Good. Now I shall have a spoonful of the old curry powder. Puts power in your knees, you know. Oh. It's a river steamer. And what a steamer. Sing it. What is it, Major? What is perplexing you?
The river boat has arrived.
Oh, my.
I must look my best. Lay out a fresh sock, will you? I'm not putting it on, just lay it out for show. Gad, I haven't seen anyone from England for 10 years.
Well, it's very difficult to see them such a long way away. Come in.
Good morning, sir. I'm just off the river steamer from England.
Gad, how strange. A white man.
My name is Miss Minnie Bannister.
Even stranger, a white man called Miss Minnie Bannister. What's happening back in England?
Nothing's happening back in England.
Well, there's progress for you. Come in, dear sir.
Sir, no. I'm a woman.
Woman? That name strikes a chord, you know. Where's me old medical charts?
What's she doing? What's she doing?
Woman. W-A-M-A. Here we are, yes, woman. Woman is a... Oh. And... It's those flies back again. I'm spitting tonight. Coming, lads.
Good morning.
Oh, not one of my flies.
I'm not one of anyone's flies.
So, an unemployed fly. Buzz off, sir.
Wait, Major!
What?
I need work. That's why I've left England. I've just stepped off the boat.
That's two of you off the riverboat. It was much bigger than I thought, you know. Well, I was under the impression that it was a single-seater ocean liner.
It was, but it had a large boot.
So it walked here. Well, you just happen to be lucky. Allow me to change my voice and introduce myself as Harry Trader Horn.
How do you do? I'm Rich Klein of mine.
Calling Hawks. He told me a strange tale, Hawks. A rich client was sending an expedition into the interior, Hawks, and he wanted me to go along as an assistant hunter.
I want you to go along as an assistant hunter.
Yes, I just told him that, you know.
Thank you.
I said thank you, Hawks.
Yes, I told the folks.
Yeah, he said he told you, folks. Has he, folks? Thank you, folks. On with the story, folks. King Solomon's Mines, Part 3, folks.
Mrs. Briggs, have you checked the safari supplies?
Yes, Jim. Yes, Jim.
Right, Jim.
Oh, Jim, Mr. Trader Horn, mon ami. All ready to start the trek, eh?
Are you quite sure you know where the King Solomon's mines are?
Yes, in Africa.
Africa is a very big place.
Pardon?
Africa is a very big place.
Then don't stand so close to me.
It's nothing to fear.
What?
I'm downwind.
Did you get that non-trade union assistant?
I did. Allow me to introduce under this steaming electric wig Lord Seagoon.
You! Me! Don't change the subject. What? This man's a notorious international confidence trickster by appointment to the government.
How dare you insult a French count like that without payment of leather guineas?
Moriarty, now put down those replicas of clenched fists. Neddy need have no fear. We are but the minions of a rich man who is financing this trip. Moriarty, time for your owl.
Ow.
Splendid. It's the only cure for our grip, you know.
Where is this rich man, then? Speak up or I'll swallow this stuffed seagull.
He's nailed up in this wooden crate here. Are you all right, sir?
Yeah, fine. I'm finished with the bottle.
That's the famous Echo.
You recognized him by his crate?
You devils. You mean you've had him nailed up in that crate for the whole voyage?
Of course not. Half the time he was sealed in the barrel.
My turn.
Yes.
Sealed in the barrel? How did he breathe?
He breathed through his nose. You've got to keep him laughing fast. We are after King Solomon's mines.
All the Hawks, did you hear that, folks? We are hunting for King Solomon's mines, folks. Forward into Africa,
For 3 days, the expedition traveled upstream by river. For days, they never saw an Albert Memorial. This was Africa at its most primitive. Some of the men got restless.
Yeah. How long are we going to be on this river lot then?
2 more days, Cyril, and then a month's march inland.
A month? I've got to be away from home for a month?
You're not worried, are you?
Of course I'm worried. My babysitter charges $2 an hour.
Well, couldn't your wife have done it?
No, she charges $3 an hour.
Well, it's worth it.
Worth it? We haven't even got babies. Now listen, I'm not stubborn in Africa. I got 3 windows to dress. You can't get me off this boat. I love Anne and June, I'll tell you.
Right, hop!
Fallen in the water.
Hop!
Seagoons,
Yes,
follow me.
next, hop!
Seagoons, follow me, Fans. I saw you throw little Jim into the water.
Yes, I thought the change would do him good, you know.
I warn you, Seagoon, if little Jim is not back for next week's catchphrase, I shall say it myself. Allow me to try. He's fallen in the water. No, it's no good. I can't do it.
Help! Help! I'm down in the non-kosher water. Help!
Oh, look, a crocodile making straight for Cyril. Got him. Now to get the crocodile.
You got him, too! It looks like a very old crocodile.
Yes, he won the Old Clocks race to Brighton last year. Give a lollipop.
I'll have a pair of real shoes out of him. Wait a moment. It's floating downstream towards Spriggs's boat. Got any rope? Then lasso that crocodile and give him a tow.
Why should I? He's had 2 of mine already.
No good. The pace is much too much. Ellington, play a cool tune on your phone. Brandy.
Plan to motor west, travel my way, it's the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City is mighty pretty, you'll see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingsman, Boston, San Bernardino, won't you take heed of this timely tip when you take the California trip. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Kicks. Route 6. Get your kicks. Route 6. Get your kicks. Route 66. Walked over them.
River journey complete, the great safari formed up for the great trek inland, and the headsman's name was Ginger.
I say, are you Ginger?
Yes, me, Ginger.
Jolly good. I must have my eyes tested, you know.
Yellow. Talagut kala imagu a ibazal gadul.
Oh.
Have you tried wearing them back to front?
Eddie, careful, he's the head man. He says the expedition is ready to start inland.
It's going to be a long march.
Nonsense, it can't last more than 31 days. I have a friend with a calendar, you know.
Now listen, you two. The pipe tells me from here to our destination, it's 400 miles.
How far is that?
Well, that's a secret. Go on, folks, lap it up. Now then,
This journey needs stamina. Stamina.
Where's stamina? I'll spell it. Eslamalaim. Goon, how much ground could you cover in a day?
I can cover 10 square yards standing still.
I'm glad to hear that, Neddy. Now come Moriarty. Horn, Trader Horn, born in Houndsditch, is waiting to carry us. In his portable tree, we must get there.
I don't trust Gritpipe and Moriarty.
And I don't trust Moriarty and Gritpipe.
Well, keep an eye on my two first, then we'll settle yours.
Right. Umbala, we go.
Right. Help me get this crate on my head. You all right in there, Eccles?
Yep, fine. Tell me, is it day or night?
What's that up in the sky?
The sun.
It's day, Eccles.
This is the life. Nailed up in a crate being carried to Africa. Oh, a slice of bread on each other like. Oh, no matter so good, I tell you. This is the living.
Don't get excited, Eccles. This crate leaks.
Right. Forward. Into the interior.
We might meet the decorators. How, folks? Did you get that, folks? Interior decorator. Sorry, folks. Forward! Oh, we made slow progress. The jungle was very dense.
So were we.
By April the 22nd, we'd only reached February the 1st.
Melody, where are we heading for? Where are we heading? Where are we heading for? What are you heading for?
Well done, Cord.
I'll tell you, gentlemen, with the financial aid of Mr. Eccles and Moriarty's overdraft, we are seeking the King Solomon's mine.
Solomon's mines? But the King Solomon's mine is only a legend.
We know it's only a legend. We're determined to find it. Moriarty, you've got the map. Show them, Moriarty. Moriarty. Where is that schnorrer? Moriarty? Moriarty! Moriarty! Moriarty, where are you?
It sounds as if he's gone.
Oh? And what sound does a person make when he's gone?
This.
That's it. That's the sound he's making. So, the steaming eater of escargots and snails has done the dirty on my dirty. Get him. Give me those dentist pliers and that rusty razor blade.
He's gone and made the same sound. Where's my leather speaking trumpet? Hello! Here we are, all left to the jungle, folks, with no one who will help, folks.
I will help you, my good man. Enter a fresh lunatic.
Just what England needs. Wait here while we go and trap Moriarty with his picture of 41, 28, 39. Fight! Follow me, men! Give me the men who will help party men who will fight for the rest of the day.
Give me those who will help party men who will fight for the rest of the day.
They've come and looked at me. Ah, well, like all good Boy Scouts, I will play with my elastic. Strict! Hey! My nut!
Keep quiet out there. There's people in this crate trying to get some sleep.
Is that you, there, Echoes?
Yeah, that's me in there, Echoes.
Is it dark in that crate, Echoes?
I'll strike a match and see. Oh, no! It was a moment ago, though. Oh.
Good, because I want to take a photo of you for the beautiful body contest in the Finchley Nature Mag.
I'll take my clothes off.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, ready? Oh, these splinters.
Smiling, Echoes?
Yep.
There, I took the Echoes. Which way was you facing?
I was on facing this side.
Oh, you had your back to me. They're throwing the fighter now.
Come on, you devils, we've got him. Hello, folks. It was all a hairy plot, folks. Moriarty running away and Gritpipe arranged to make it look like he knew nothing about it, etc., etc., etc. Sort it out for yourself, folks.
If it weren't for those speeded-up recordings of running, you'd never have caught us, I tell you.
Now release Echoes. Hurry up, we're getting near the end of the show.
Out you come, Echoes. Echoes? what are you doing in the nude?
I was posing for the nature photograph.
You're the wrong shape, lad. You need advice.
Now, you fiends, into the crate with you. There, and in there you stay. Bloodluck, throw him on the boat.
Missed. Worse still, if little Jim had been here, he could have said...
It's falling in the water.
He could have said...
Now, my dear friends, the rich Eccles, my pal, my dear old rich mate. Where's that silly old 2 million francs, eh?
It was all in that crate.
An unhappy ending, folks.
Not for me, it isn't now.
It's all in the mind, you know. That was The Goon Show, a BBC recorded program featuring Peter Sellers, Harry Seacombe and Spike Milligan, with the Raylage Quartet, Max Geldray, and the orchestra conducted by Wally Scott. Script by Spike Milligan and Harry Stevens. Announcer Wallace Greenslade. The program produced by Roy Spear.